The book we've written is called Who Killed Creativity and How Can We Get It Back? Creative thinking has actually been dying. So over generations, while IQ rises, so it's been 10 points per generation that IQ has risen due to the Flynn effect, which is the fact that with enriched environments, we become more intelligent. And up until 1990, CQ, or the creative quotient, was also rising in the same way. But since 1990, creative thinking has fallen, or the CQ quotient has fallen. We all tend to lose our creative thinking over a lifespan as well. So you have your 5-year-old who will score 98%. 98% of 5-year-olds score highly on divergent thinking tests. They score as geniuses. And then by the time that child is 8 to 10 years old, only 32% will score as geniuses. That drops again between the ages of 12 and 15 to a mere 10%. And then by the time somebody has reached adulthood, that's 25 years and plus, that's only 2% of the population who score as geniuses. You can talk about the Beatles, you can talk about Michael Jackson. They worked hard. And that's the creative process is a lot of hard work. We talk about how the brain is a muscle and it needs to be built up, it needs to be exercised. And a lot of us just wait for the creativity to come. It's not going to happen. You have to prepare the brain, exercise the brain, and that's actively doing exercises. It's extending yourself and pushing yourself, and then you'll see the results. My personal practice, how to start incorporating these creative thinking attitudes, is first thing, I won't check email first thing in the morning because I believe that sort of sets me off target for the day. That sort of constant interruption can interrupt your creative thoughts and your creative flow twice as much as smoking marijuana can. I will spend time doing some reading, just general reading, some broad reading, research, but what I like to read and things that I'm interested in, that draw my attention, that inspire me and motivate me. I'll also spend time in the morning walking, and I think that's a great way of just emptying my brain. It's often when you're not focusing on a task that your brain will actually come up with a solution. So the ability to focus on a task, think it through, and then let go of it is often when you have that eureka moment. And no problem is insurmountable. That when you're facing these challenges, you think, I can't do it, it's impossible, it's too much. And often creative thinking is like that. Well, I'm not creative, I don't have the resources, the system won't support it. We just think, there's too many blocks. And yet, you can break it down, you can find ways bit by bit, and that's where we talk about the different stages that you can follow to develop creative thinking. Everybody can do it, and there's some simple steps and procedures, some simple strategies that you can use, some simple tools that you can use to develop creative thinking. Everybody can do it.